Like, I'm not answering that.
Why not, man?
Because that's too weird.
Ladies and gents,
good ones, though.
Welcome back to the pod. Episode 2 of today.
Come on.
Going out a week after the last one.
Absolutely cracking through them. Today's pod is purely Q&A. So if you want any insightful stuff, it's probably not going to occur today. There might be one insightful question. So if you really want to educate yourself, then wait around. But I think it's going to be pretty rogue.
If you want insightful information, apply for coaching. You're not getting it for free.
Yeah, true.
No free info. We're not helping anyone.
Apart from downloading our summer guide, that's got a lot of free info.
Yeah, that's just came out. This will be it would have came out two weeks ago. So head to one of our Instagrams, download the Shred of Summer guide. It's going to get you jacked for summer. So, like, who doesn't want that?
Yeah.
So, Leo, do you want to crack us off with the questions, and then we'll do one each.
So
yeah.
I've got 3 normal ones.
We'll spread them out.
Sort of.
I've got 3 normal ones, 1 rogue one.
We'll start with a funny one, or medium rogue, and then we'll crack through. In medium to moderate and rogue.
This is Lawrence. Shall I go first?
Yeah, go on.
This isn't rogue. This is actually. It's not funny, but it's not rogue. So, Lawrence.
Yeah, it can't be funny for Lawrence.
Right. Hannah, Holly, Ellie, and Rido enter a battle royale. Who's coming out alive? So obviously, there's only one person.
What about my girlfriend?
You don't have.
Why's my girlfriend not involved? Oh yeah, sure.
Sorry, mate. I'm going to answer this one first, right? So, first to die is going to be Rido.
Are you mad?
You're the first to die, mate. You're the first to die, 100%.
How?
Then I'm going to go Hannah because she's too soft. You know what I mean? And then it's between Holly and Ellie. Like, this is a tough one because Ellie's small.
Oh no, Ellie's
right,
way too
I'm
nice.
Answering it, mate. This is my justification. You'll get your turn, mate. You'll get your turn, right?
Ellie's out first.
Ellie and Holly, right? They're having a good old scrap for like 20 minutes.
Good battle.
And Ellie's quite short, isn't she?
Yeah.
But I reckon she packs a punch. Well, she's got a big right hand on her. But Holly's going to come out on top. I don't know why, but I wouldn't fight Holly, so Holly's going to win.
In my opinion, I'm going Ellie's out first, way too nice. She'll just leave the Royal Rumble straight away. She ain't hitting anyone.
No.
Yeah, she's not hitting anyone. Then I'm going Hannah. Then it's between me and Holly, I reckon.
I think Holly's doing you all over the top, mate.
Oh yeah, Holly's doing me in. But I think I'm in the top 2.
I'm pretty sure Holly's stronger than you, Ryder. So we've not even got that one.
I do reckon Holly wins. To be fair.
Oh.
I think. Can we just clarify a Royal Rumble? Is that like?
Well, you just
death.
Yeah, you just scrap.
No rules. It's not a Royal Rumble via boxing. It's like you just fight.
Nah, you can kick, you can punch, you can bite, you can pull hair. You know what I mean? Holly's coming out on top. Hundo.
Yeah, Holly's winning.
Yeah, she's too scary.
I'd probably agree. I mean, I don't know how strong Hannah and Ryan and Ellie are.
What do you mean?
Ryan's weak, mate. So he's at the bottom.
I'm strong.
He's the runt of the group.
So
I'm the strongest in that group.
I agree with the order. I want to spice it up a bit. If we then said that Lawrence is also involved, and you're involved, Leo, and I'm involved,
Lawrence wins.
Lawrence wins, yeah.
Was he taking the dub?
Yeah.
Then you, then me. Rido's still at the bottom. Then Holly. Actually, no.
How?
No.
Holly's above you.
Lawrence, HL, Holly, me, Ellie, Hannah, Rido.
Why am I bottom? Why am I bottom?
I just can't imagine you throwing a punch.
We've not even explained who Ellie, Hannah, and Holly are.
Basically,
Hannah's my girlfriend. Yeah.
Holly's mine. Ellie's Laurie's. I think I agree with that order, Ryan. You're at the bottom of the pack, so you don't get an opinion on this question.
Nice.
It's gone.
I reckon Hannah beats Leah, though. If Leah's in there, I reckon he's at the bottom with me.
It depends what she's threatening.
Nah, Hannah definitely wears the trousers.
We can get her on pod and we can get her to answer that herself, mate. No, we can't. Yeah. We can't do that.
Next guest.
Next one. Come on, we need to reel these off.
Yeah, Ryder hit us.
Oh, I've got a normal one. Let me just see. So, big man Chris, my client Chris, he says, "What are all your competitive plans?"
Go on, HL.
I don't have any. I'd like to compete in rugby again, if that counts, but no bodybuilding, unfortunately. Let me get recovered, then I'll probably play a bit of ruggers again. But before then, I'm probably not ever going to get lean enough for BB. Maybe one day, but that would involve me not eating, and that's quite important to me. So,
Bro loves curry too much, man.
I do love it. I reckon I could take curry all the way through to the end of prep. I think it's possible.
Yeah.
4 weeks out. It's definitely possible to 4 weeks out.
Yeah. What, one a week?
At that point,
depends how you
make any.
Prep up.
Yeah. At the end of the week, weekend curry. At the end of a prep anyway, you don't want to make too many aggressive changes. So then you just have to take it all the way through.
Think of the digestive stress, man. Took it out. It's not good.
Yeah.
You can't be doing that.
So yeah, none for me. What about you, Ryan?
Yeah, for me it's a bit of a difficult one because I spoke about it on the last pod. But after stage, like my biggest goal was to like step on stage. I had no goals like winning shows or placing at shows. So my biggest goal was step on stage, and that kind of led to me after prep not being a little bit lost. You know when like Tyson Fury won his world championship, that was like me after prep. I was like, what do I do? I completed it. So my goal from here is just to enjoy training, feel good, be lean, and then potentially one day, if I feel like I'm improved enough, then I'll step on stage. For me, it's like very easy to get into stage condition. As weird as that sounds, it just is. Like I didn't struggle at all last year. So I naturally sit at like 15 pounds above stage weight. If my body like wanted to sit somewhere, my body weight set point at 15 pounds above. So I kind of got the choice of prepping whenever I want to, really, without really struggling. So yeah, whenever I feel like I'm improved enough to prep again, basically.
That's good. Invested in the journey.
Yeah, man.
It's not about the end result.
Might be this year, to be honest. If I diet down, I feel like I'm better. Because I'm still a junior this year, so
yeah, that's true.
I doubt it will be, but potentially this year if I'm feeling good.
I like it. Leo?
I feel like I'm in a similar boat to Ryder in the fact that last year was more a fact of I just wanted to do it just to say I've done it, and like I've got that lean and just like experience it. I think immediately after that I was like very, very fired up to do it again because I'd done pretty well. So I was like, okay, like I'm actually quite good at this. I think now I'm more like not overly fussed. Like the plan was to do this year. I'm definitely not going to do that because I want to actually make some progress and just enjoy life. Potentially next year, 2025, as a last year as a junior, I think that's probably the direction I'll go. Again, I'm just going to play it by ear. If it gets to like this time next year and I don't fancy it, I won't do it. If I want to do it, I'll do it. I'm not like someone who's really like, okay, I'm doing it this year, I've got to. Like, I'm just going to go with the flow, see how I feel. As long as I'm still like progressing my physique in some way, then I'm happy. What's HL looking at?
Thinking.
I'm not overly fussed about competing again. Like if someone went to me now, you can never compete again, I'd be like, all right, sound. Like I'm not that bothered. Yeah. But I would like to, I think, at some point in the future. But again, no rush. Just going to go whenever I fancy it, really.
I think it would be pretty cool to turn pro.
Yeah, I feel like that is sort of the goal would be to turn pro. But again, I don't see why. Like I could do that in a men's class in like 5 years' time. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, if that's the main goal, like
that
you don't
would
need
probably
to
be the most likely thing to happen. Will be I probably won't even do next year. I'll sort of get like traveling out of my system and stuff like that, and then it'll be more like I'll be settling down in England, and then it's like okay, I can do it now. So yeah.
If I had to bet on it, I reckon you'll get lean for summer next year, and then want to compete.
Potentially do it, yeah.
Get the British title.
We'll see.
That's my thing, right? It it does take over your life for like.
Oh yeah.
Some people say 6 months. Realistically, if you could diet for summer and be like have a little bit of leeway, and then like the back 3 months, like you fully 100% in.
I agree. 3 months takes over your life.
I don't have 3 months right now that I can just say like this is dedicated to that. There's so many other things going on that I want to do. It's just
exactly.
It literally wouldn't fit in, and where my priorities are at, it wouldn't fit in, and then I wouldn't do very well anyway, or like I wouldn't be pleased with the effort that I've put in because I have other priorities. So that's where I'm at with it. Yeah.
Yeah, and that's another thing is that like if I'm gonna do it, I'm not really like, especially with that, I'm not someone who's gonna just like half-arse it. If I'm gonna do it, I want to do it well. So what would be the point in me doing it when I'm not 100% and when I'm not gonna be able to put 100% effort into it? So yeah, we'll just see.
Yeah.
Hopefully that
I've
answers
got a question. I've got a question from Ty, my RAF client, or one of the RAF clients. This is a question in the One Coaching group chat. Best bagel brand.
Oh yeah.
There was Warburton's. There was New York Bakery bagels, and then there's like the Lidl bakery. Is it Lidl or is it Aldi?
I think they both do like their own.
They both do it.
Yeah, I think so.
Like
Lidl's are bad.
What
I would say Warburton's.
Warburton's.
Really?
Because they're already sliced.
Yeah, because they come pre-cut. When you like put them in the air fryer, they like cook on the outside and they leave it soft on the inside. They are very good.
I personally think if you want a New York bakery bagel tastes more like a bagel than Warburton's does.
Yeah.
Warburton's is a bit like
toast.
Bread.
Yeah,
it's bread.
Yeah.
But that's what's nice about it, in my opinion.
Yeah.
But like you said, you get the pre-cut, which saves. That is so ideal. So when you're such a busy coach like me, it's just like saving those 5 seconds really matters.
It all counts.
So is that a general consensus of Warburton's?
Yeah, man.
That's the other thing as well. Warburton's are like 25p cheaper.
And I don't remember the last time I had a bagel.
Really?
I only have bagel thins.
I have two, sometimes 4 a day.
Yeah, I'd rather have 2 bagel thins. I'd have bagel thins.
They're so
they're like crisps.
Yeah,
they are kind of mid, but
don't rate.
Yeah, true.
Might as well put jam on a Walker's crisp.
To be fair, my food hasn't been high enough over the last year to be like, okay, I'd rather a bagel. I don't think my food's been over 3,200 over the last year.
Really?
Yeah.
To be fair, mine's not got that high this year. And this is something I've realised with this gaining phase. Like, the first one I did, I was doing a lot of rugby, so fair, but like I was tricking myself that I needed 6,000 calories, where realistically I could have probably had 4.5 consistently and have been sound.
It's because you've lost muscle, man.
Yeah, I'm just way smaller.
Yeah.
I took some post-workout shots today. I'm looking pretty decent.
No,
I was about to say awesome, but it's not
Those
quite
words
awesome.
were fat. I look big, so it's okay. They were literally the words.
Next question, Leah. Do you want to pull us up?
Yeah, I've got 2 we could reel off pretty quickly.
Let's go.
From DT, so like the sort of inside-y joke ones, but they actually could also be a bit of value here. So I'll let you two sort of. You can first one, right?
Drop Riz.
An inside joke me in DC with his question is, how many sets of laterals should I be doing in a week of training? So I always say to him, he can't enter the gym unless he's doing laterals, because you can never do too many laterals. Yeah. So that's my answer. You can never do too many. Take it away,
as many as you can recover from while maximally progressing.
Yeah, he does actually know
that's
that.
Good.
I have reiterated that to him. Right.
That's as simple as it is.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, let's give it a record. Let's just at least put some sort of number on it to actually, because realistically, people are going to hear that and then just not do anything about it.
10 to 30.
I think 10 to 30.
It's a good range.
Yeah,
I like the frequency to volume equation of like in one session, probably doing more than 8 is gonna is not going to be worthwhile.
Yeah.
So if
you
you
could train
really
want to like 4 times a week at 8 sets if you wanted to.
Yeah.
I don't see any reason to go lower than, like, even if you're like deep into prep, I think like you could still get away with like 6 to 8 sets.
Yeah.
Let's put recommendation 3 times if you want to grow your delts or your side delts.
Frequency.
3 times a week minimum.
Definitely.
Start at 4 sets per session, and then every week or every 2 weeks go 5, go 6, go 7, go 8. If you're recovering, sound, add more or train harder, or put in some intensifiers because we all know how long it can take to.
Yeah. What I do for most clients is have 2 days a week with 1 lateral, and then on the final day of the week, I've got 2 laterals. But one will be like a dumbbell lateral where it's like really hard on the short, and then one will be a cuff lateral where it's hard on the lengthened. And that works well. You can get like 16 sets there. Pretty easily.
To be fair, like for me, I do 5 sets of 1 exercise of the machine lateral and the cuff lateral. Or in fact, the cuff lateral I've done 6 sets before, and I just change where the seat is.
I'm so bored.
But it's like I'd rather do that just from a time perspective than doing other exercises.
When I get over 4 sets, I add intensifiers. I refuse to do more than 4 sets.
Even 4 sets with an intensifier is so boring.
So right now I do 4
on pretty much everything.
Yeah, on my upper day now I do 4 sets on a rest pause, and then on my push day I do 3 sets of dumbbell laterals with a drop set and 3 sets of cuff lateral with a drop set.
Yeah. Another thing I do is if I'm
13 failure points.
Yeah, if I'm doing more than 3 sets in 1 exercise, I'll like shift the overall number of reps I'm doing each set downwards so that they don't take ages. And like you just don't need that many reps like across one session. You'll be absolutely battered. So
and think about like the amount of fatigue you accumulate from doing that much volume.
Yeah. I'll do like 4 sets of 6 to 10 and then maybe 1 high rep range. Leo, what are you laughing at?
I'm just reading some more of the questions, man. I'm just half making me lose my head, man.
That's a good answer. Do you want to reel off that second one you're on
about? Yeah, one sec. So it's from Dan again. Again, it's like a bit of a piss take, but it's also again could be valuable. So he put, when I'm going out, should I be drinking beer or spirits like Buka? Sambuca.
Yeah.
So realistically, I would always say go for the spirit mixer option. Unless you're like banking like a shit ton of calories, then just go for the spirit.
If I'm in the off season, I always go. If I'm in the off season, I always go beer.
Do you?
Just get the calories in.
How many calories in beer?
I find it easy.
400?
300? I find it easy to bank calories, and I get such small of a hangover if I drink beer. Spirits,
so much better with spirits. So much better.
Really? I'm ruined the day after.
I could have 3 pints, and like the next day, I'm like, I feel groggy.
Really? I could have like 8 pints and be fine, but I can have like a small bottle of vodka and be ruined the next day.
Really? It's weird, isn't it?
I think there's like I think there's like 200, 250 calories in a beer.
Yeah, I swear the vodka coke is like 50. So if you're going out to get smashed, if you're going out to drink properly and like actually get drunk, I would go for the vodka and some sort of like low calorie mixer.
Yeah, as a rule of thumb, for any clients that ask me, I always go try and stick to diet mixers and some sort of spirit because you can get away with like only banking 500 calories by doing that. Yeah, and you'll be fine.
I'm pretty sure there is some science behind like a lighter spirit, as in if it's see-through, you tend to get.
There is. Yeah,
I can't remember what it is though.
I don't know what the science is, but I've heard that before as well.
Yeah.
My personal preference is if you're having a meal, then going out, few beers at the meal.
Yeah.
Then once I've initiated the night out, then you transition. Because spirits with a meal is weird.
Yeah.
But
basically, if you go, two step comes out, you get on the spirits.
As soon as you get the keeping it 11, you start on the spirits. That's a good question.
Yeah. See, DC's pulled through. I mean, I don't think you actually wanted an answer, but there you go. We've gave him
I've
some
got
answer.
A very simple one. What are all of your current training splits? I think me and HL are on the same, and then Leo's is like slightly different. I think we're both on upper lower push pull, right?
Yeah, I just do it the other way around now, so I can like slide into Leo's sessions easier.
Yeah, I do upper lower push, and then pull and hamstrings.
I also do push and arms, then pull and hamstrings.
Yeah, that's what mine is. Push and arms, pull, calves and hamstrings.
And the rest after the upper lower rest. Another 2 sessions, rest.
Wait, so do you do 3 days straight training?
I never do 3 days straight. I rest when I need to.
Okay. Yeah. Sound.
Like this week, I'm training Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Sunday.
Really?
Because I've got 2 Leicester matches to work around, and I hate having off-plan meals on a training day, especially when I'm dieting, because I can't bank calories and prioritize my nutrition around my training. So I always have off-plan meals on my rest days.
That's fair.
We always train in the morning, so it's like I have the same meal every morning anyway.
Yeah.
I don't often have an off-plan breakfast, so it's kind of like
sound. Yeah.
Anything goes after I train.
Kinder Buenos, Jammy Dodgers, mate.
Yeah, man. What's yours, Leo?
You what?
What's your training split, man?
Pushing arms, back, rest, pushing arms, legs, back delts and arms. Yeah. Pretty standard, man.
Next
that
question.
5th session's kind of horror, I can't lie.
Yeah, it's very boring. It's very like I'm on the cables for like an hour and a half and everyone hates me, but what it is. It's got to be done. Right, next question. Come on.
Right, have you got one or shall I hit it?
You go. I've only got one more.
Lawrence asked Leo how his trip was to the North Pole over Christmas.
What?
I've got no idea.
That's such bad. That's such bad crack. That he's calling you an elf.
Yeah, I know what he's doing. I've got another one of Florence as well. Actually, that's ripping into Rido over there as well.
Go on. That's it.
If Rido had to bench 2 plates to save humanity, could he do it? Straight up,
no chance. No chance. Not right now. Not right now. Oh no, to be fair, maybe if it was to save humanity, I reckon I could. But like, if someone told me to bench 2 plates right now, I don't think I could do it.
I've actually got
one day, man.
In here.
I've only got one more left.
Go on then.
You save yours then, Ryan.
Okay.
Save yours for a bit. Jay Brown asked, how do you measure the progress in the gym above the numbers you're lifting and weighing? I presume it means like body weight, what you're weighing.
What?
So how do you measure progress other than getting stronger and what your body weight is?
Accuracy.
Like the actual visual look.
Oh wait, progress in the gym or just progress in general?
You just said progress, so I guess it's everything.
Oh yeah. Visual look, how skilled you're getting in training, so how much you can get out of one set individually. So an advanced trainer will be able to get way more out of one set than a beginner trainer was, because the intent and accuracy in that set is way higher. But yeah, the visual look as well.
This is where like micro goals come in, because obviously getting stronger in the gym is the product of everything that you do. So if you can dial that into other things like your sleep, like your pre-workout nutrition, like you're setting these weekly goals rather than just setting this big goal of I want to get stronger or heavier.
Yeah,
like that's what you can then measure. Because if you just say the look, obviously it's not it's not a number. You can't quantify it, but you can quantify sleep. You can quantify your consistency with your nutrition. If you literally tick off every day, you can start seeing, 4 months ago I used to only be consistent for 3 days a week. Now I can hit 6 days a week, and I'm better that way. So
even things like
more stuff, basically.
Even for like things like mindset, enjoyment, general adherence for a lot of lifestyle clients, those are the main goals.
Yeah.
Rather than just gym performance. Like if they can enjoy their process more, that's going to lead to a lot more progress long term.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it Leo again?
Yeah.
Right, why am I watching? Why did I only get 3 questions?
I only got 4, to be fair.
I
got 40.
Alfie really wanted me to ask one of his, but like they're all so weird and you're not going to get any of them.
Nah, they're fine. Let's go.
No, but they're not rogue either. They're just weird.
There's some good ones. I saw some good ones that you put.
Alfie put,
just ask it.
Would you rather mow down 8 cyclists? I'm guessing he means on the way to the gym. He's got a proper vendetta against cyclists, so I'm guessing this is why he's asking. Or hit a new PB. So I'm guessing he just means like in the gym. To be honest, Alfie, right? I'm going to give you my answer. I'd rather hit a new PB because, like, otherwise I'm probably going to prison. So it's pretty obvious, mate.
I think it's a 3-way agreement.
Yeah, I'm agreeing with that.
Yeah.
Dan Curtis again. He's loving these, right? Would you rather not go to the gym for 6 months or not be able to train legs for 2 years?
Not be able to train legs for 2 years.
Yeah, same. Easily. I hate legs. So
I'm not having
any
6 months off the gym. I'm not having 6 months.
That's a long time.
Yeah.
It depends. Like, what do you quantify as training legs? Like, actually doing a leg session? Because if I can still bike...
No, you're not allowed to walk.
Yeah, you can't do anything, man. You can't
go around the wheel.
You've got to be in a wheelchair.
So I'm in a wheelchair. So now I'm in a wheelchair for 2 years.
No, you just can't. You can't train your legs directly.
I'd still rather be in a wheelchair for 2 years.
That's not true.
I think it is. 6 months off the gym. I'd be
You'd rather be in a wheelchair for 2 years than
I don't think I'd want to be in a wheelchair for 2 years, to be honest.
Stop it.
I don't know, man.
That's a lie, mate.
Is being in a wheelchair that bad?
Ryan, you don't even like going to the gym anyway.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Yeah, I'm choosing... I'm missing 6 months off the gym. Go do bike rides.
To be fair, I'll become a runner or something. I'll be good at that.
Become a hybrid athlete without the gym.
Go on, Leo. Hit us another one.
So another one from Alfie. A rogue one, right? You want a rogue
card. I'm leaving the pod.
This one was directed at me, but obviously you two are going to have to flip it to like fit you two, right?
I'm taking my face out of this. I won't be seen on this clip.
HL, man. Right, so you've got... This is Alfie Myers, by the way. If anyone know what goes on in Alfie's head, this is what goes on, right? So you've got HL in your arse and Ryan in your mouth. Which way are you going to get out of it? This, again, a lot of thought has gone into this because obviously I saw this pre-pod, so I had a look. I was like, shit, I need an answer for this. And
what do you mean get? What do you mean get out of it? Because either way, you're not getting out of it.
You're in my arse, Ryan's in my mouth. Yeah, you're both in there.
I'm not imagining that.
One way, you got to move one way to get out.
You're going forward every time.
Yeah,
no matter who it is.
I'd rather deep throat Rido than back into UHL. I can't lie.
Definitely.
Even if it was the other way around, I think I'd rather go forward into HL because
either way, you're going forward. Definitely.
Imagine moving back.
The win-win. Feels good anyway.
I'm not doing that.
Feels good anyway.
Yeah, man. Just close your eyes.
Oh, God's sake, man.
That's too far.
That wouldn't feel good for the person in the middle, would it?
Here I am, stuck in the middle with you.
Yeah, man.
I just realised what you said, man. Right. Another pretty rogue one. Would you rather go without the gym for a year or without shagging for a year? Well, Ryan, you go without shagging for a year anyway, so...
My God, that was 1 year where I went celibate on purpose. It was all planned.
Right, go on, answer. Go on.
Well, I did that in 2023 out of my own choice, man. So it's shagging.
Oh, God. I'm going without shagging for a year, definitely.
Yeah, definitely.
I think that's quite an easy answer.
Yeah. Oh, and also,
sorry, Holly.
You put you can't wank either, so that doesn't change my stance. So I'd rather go without shagging for a year. Any more rogue ones?
Just diet and just diet, and then you'll have no sex drive anyway.
Yeah, that's what Lawrence said. Ruin
your hormones. Sound.
Lawrence lost his sex drive on prep before I did.
How are we out in Lawrence?
He lost it at like 20 weeks out. How mental is that?
I lost mine probably at like 8, maybe.
Mate, I lost mine at 2 weeks out.
No, you didn't. You lost it 1 day out, mate. All this is going to get cut out, isn't it? Oh, well. Crow again.
Nah, it's not too bad.
Would you rather be skinny with a massive knob or massive with a tiny knob? This is a good question.
Well, I've already got one of them. I'm already in one of those scenarios, so.
True.
Well, surely there's a high proportion of people that get massive because of that. That's the classic, you're hiding something routine.
Oh, what, like you're compensating?
Yeah, you're getting massive because you've got a tiny cock.
That's Leo. That's definitely.
That is literally me, man. Oh, he also said
that's Leo.
Like tiny means like 1/2 inch, so like that is me. So there you go.
Ooh.
That's some good detail.
Isn't it, man? But for real, I'd rather be massive with a tiny cock, definitely.
Really?
Yeah, because right, picture this, right? You're out and you're massive, yeah. You're probably going to get a female into bed by looking massive.
No.
And then once you get to that, listen. Once you get to that point, it doesn't matter if your knob's tiny because you're there. You're in the situation. She can't back out now. So being massive has got you into that situation.
I'm being skinny.
Leo, what girls have you ever spoke to that they've started speaking to you because you've got muscles?
Well, that's not the point.
They don't care.
Yeah, but
as long as you're in shape, they don't care.
That was literally your whole
point. You ask you the size of your knob straight away. No one.
You don't know. So,
I've had that quite a few times.
I'd rather be massive with a tiny cock, me, any day of the week.
Yeah. Okay.
HL.
I've got a question about jam, but no one will really get it.
Just a small switching topic.
Yeah, sorry. The question was, what's your ratio of jam purchased versus jam actually consumed? Now, the context behind this is I always buy jam in my uni house, and I never get to eat it because everyone else eats it. So nice. I don't know, but it's not really much discussion on that one.
I just buy it all my jam.
Sorry, Theo.
Yeah,
good ratios. To be fair, even if I buy them in my own house, my brother and dad eat it also. Anyway.
Ooh, very good. This one, Alfred, mate. What is your favourite Shakespeare play? Macbeth.
I was thinking about this quite a lot the other day.
What?
I was stuck between Macbeth and Romeo and Juliet.
Macbeth.
Macbeth, yeah. Macbeth.
Oh dear, man. Oh,
Let's break it down, though. I reckon Macbeth.
Yeah, Macbeth. Sorry, I reckon Macbeth.
Macbeth. That's a classic in school as well.
Yeah, I had that at school, so I'm going with that. 100%.
You got any quotes from Macbeth?
No.
One might come.
I can't even remember
look like the innocent flower, but be the serpent on dirt. Or is that another one?
That stinks of private school, man.
I wasn't in private school from year 9, from 7 to 11. Leo, you proper thinking about this one.
He's Googling it now.
I'm not. I'm looking at the rest of the questions, trying to find one that's not too weird.
That's my questions done. Unless I've got some questions from old stories, but...
Do either of you watch Love
Island?
I
don't think so.
No.
On the side, if Holly's watching it, on the side, but...
All right.
I wouldn't know people. I wouldn't know people in it.
Yeah, we can't.
I probably wouldn't know people in it.
Got girlfriends, so can't answer that shit, man.
Yeah, true, man.
What
was
the question? Who's the best looking girl?
Yeah, or who would you want to?
That's the year 6 question if I've ever heard one.
Yeah, that's DC.
Yeah, that's
another one
Paul.
from DC. Asshole.
He basically is year 6.
I don't answer them kind of questions, man. Literally,
Stop being so silly, man. So silly.
Fred put a tail whip on a brand new MGP oil slick stunt scooter. We'll get a new mod vape. Oh, he's so weird, man. He's actually so odd.
Who said that?
Alfie.
MGP scooters were the goat back in the day.
Yeah, and it's oil slick, so yeah, I'm probably going with the oil slick scooter.
I could never tell.
No, I couldn't. You got pretty close, didn't you, Leo?
What, tail whip? I was close.
Yeah. I was always just so scared of hitting my ankle.
Yeah, that shit hurts.
Yeah.
Right, I'm pretty much out of questions. Oh, actually, Chris amateur
Chris to
genetics
go.
Chris. Yeah.
Oh, Chris.
He asked how many grams of Haribo should I consume during peak week, and like that's literally infinity, mate. There's no answer.
There's
As
no
many as you
limit.
can.
There is no
Without
limit.
ruining your insulin sensitivity.
Just like side delt sets. Just keep going.
Yeah. As long as you're training at the same time, it automatically goes to your muscles.
Yeah. Just do a pump session, then it'll all flood in.
I think
We only ran it for
Everything.
we did it for 2 days in Leo's peak week.
Yeah, and then you went back to the raisins, didn't you?
I remember on the way back from I was in London, wasn't I, a week out, and then got back on the train with Hannah, and you messaged me saying to have a bag of Haribos. I'm like, oh, I've never been so happy on the train in my life.
That's why I did it.
Sat there eating Haribos, loving it. Oh,
you were in the bin, and I was like, great, I need to find some way to get in a better spot psychologically.
I was ruined. I was like walking around London haggling. It'd be like 2 minutes. It was awful.
Well, that weekend you were literally having chicken, and that's it.
Yeah, I was eating chicken out of the pack.
I didn't think you had the veg.
No, I didn't have the veg. I didn't have it because I was like, I can't be asked to prepare
Raisins are the goat though in peak week because you get the mixture between fibre to help you poo.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's dense in carbs.
Yeah.
So they are the goat.
Man.
Right, what do you think to... Yeah, I'll ask you this question off the pod because that's not really a Q&A question.
Go on.
No.
I was going to ask, what do you think to loading with different carbohydrate sources? Because there's data on combining fructose and glucose to get a higher uptake.
Yeah,
it's only been tested in like really high endurance events, like intense long endurance events. I think it was like you can uptake 120 grams an hour instead of like 95 max if you combine fructose and glucose.
it's a difficult one, isn't it? Because you got to find the balance between digestive stress and if that's actually going to make a difference. Because usually you drop the amount of fruit and veg you're having, or fruit in this case.
And also think about how much fruit you'd have to have to get a good amount of fructose.
Yeah.
Like the only option I was thinking of is like strawberries dunked in sugar. That's the only thing I could think of.
It's probably overthinking it, yeah, to be fair. I just like, in all the peaks I've done, I've just reduced fruit and veg slightly.
Yeah.
Keep enough in so they can still go to the toilet.
Yeah.
And then just hammer the easy digestible foods.
But I guess raisins is fructose, is it? Yeah, that's a fruit.
Grapes?
Yeah.
Grapes are the goat, actually, to be fair. Like, I use grapes for Lawrence a lot.
Yeah. Just another bit of data to support grapes and Haribos.
Yeah, man.
Just combine the two, it's perfect. And jam.
I'm looking forward to peaking Harry, because I remember I peaked him last year for like a kind of photo shoot that we did, and he peaked so well. It was ridiculous.
Really?
Like, he just had like this really dry look, and he weren't even that lean. So I'm looking forward to doing that this year. That'll be good.
I was going to say, he doesn't look... Right now, he's like, I swear he's not been much leaner than this.
He's probably like a couple of pounds off his leanest ever. His back is diced. Like his back's stage ready.
It's weird, isn't it?
But his legs are like miles out. So it's really like, people will look at him now and think, oh, he's way too lean for how far out he is. But his legs are like pretty fat.
Yeah, I saw him the other day at the gym, and like his face has got so much leaner within like 2 weeks. It's actually
the thing is, like, as long as you're not fatigued, there's no reason not to push hard at the start. He's lost 15 pounds without having to push really that hard at all, and that's put us in a great spot. He's in a really good spot at this point.
Yeah, when I saw him, he was like just saying now it doesn't even really feel like he's on prep. So
he was telling me he was struggling to finish his pre-workout meal.
There you go. It's not really a bad issue to have.
That's the Rido effect.
Yeah, man. To be fair,
anyway,
his pre-prep phase is awesome. He started prep very lean.
Yeah.
Right,
we'll leave the pod there.
Jeez.
Yeah. Hope you've enjoyed the Q&A. We'll do another one of these in a bit. It'll probably be the next one filmed at back end of Feb. So hope you enjoyed. See you in the next one. Peace.
Bye.
Peace. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.